Okay, before anything else, the community tab where I post every new page I get of the Chromatic Chronicles that comes out, where I tell my updates for my schedule and videos coming out. It's also going to be where I take suggestions for videos like this. You post sin ideas for videos on certain episodes, and you leave them there, and I give you a shout out. Okay? Got that all cleared up? Cool. Let's get started.
The gang had been hired to work at the video arcade, including that all-time video champ of Coolsville, a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Any of y'all ever watched the live-action Ninja Turtles? No, not that one. Yeah, that one. In that movie, kids were left to their own devices and basically ran a video arcade, and it was bad, to say the least. And also, this is a terrible placement for video game cabinets. I should know. I've been to plenty of an arcade.
Wow, and you haven't done anything important yet.
Hindsight is funny considering down the line these two love each other enough to beat an eldritch horror from beyond our comprehension with a stick.
Carry about a hairdo.
Get with it, Shaggy. Nothing's scarier than a bad hairdo.
You hear that? That thunderous sound of many a foot? That's the march of the feminazis coming at you.
It's Bigwig! He's alive!
Hindsight notwithstanding, is it weird that the janitor wasn't in on this? I mean, he built the game, and either this guy gutted it and then hid inside the Bigwig costume inside the Bigwig game, or he just literally apparated out of nowhere, or used the Flu Network. You know, considering he's living hair and he's basically a walking rope, I don't know, matches anyone?
Jenkins, that helicopter clashes with my dress.
I beg your pardon, Miss Blake.
That's better.
How big of a Karen do you have to be to complain that the helicopter saving your life doesn't match your outfit? I'm sure all those other women who nearly die in horrible accidents on mountains and avalanches and at sea complain that the rescue helicopter doesn't match their outfit. Who gives a shit? You're not a stain on the floor. Dude just dialed a rotary payphone like it was a Nokia.
Please! There's no such things as monsters!
You literally met a fucking ghost when you fought the ghost of Boobeard last season. Not to mention those 13 ghosts in that oh-so-special chest, as well as that dark meteor in the middle of nowhere, and that eldritch being which is playing your lives like a big game of D&D.
What seems to be the problem, Krusty?
That's Mr. Baker to you. Ever since you built this arcade, the noise from the kids has killed the business at my restaurant next door.
Funny, I would think that an arcade next to a pizza parlor would probably make business boom even more. I mean, most pizza parlors that I know of had arcade machines in them. What else are you gonna do when you wait for your hot pizza?
It's an old family recipe. These babies are made from real sticks.
Did you ever think about using bread?
Breadsticks out of bread? Hey, I never thought of that.
I could say this literally at any point, but every villain is a dumbass. Like, total negative on that IQ meter, bro.
Oh, come on. Watch where you're going, buddy.
Oh, just what I need. A visit from Durwood O. McDidgetson.
Who apparently needs a fucking football field just to walk past someone comfortably.
How about buying my newest game, Daphne? It's called Fill in the Hole.
That sounds like an innuendo for creaming someone.
Too, dear. Come along, Nedley. It is Tuesday night, you know.
Goodbye, Candy Lips.
Bye, Mother. Bye, Daddy.
Well, looks like Daphne's parents are gonna play their own game of fill in the hole.
I'm about to bust.
Scooby's history.
And you just completely destroyed one of their arcade cabinets. No big deal. They only cost like half a K.
Welcome to Scooby's a snipper and a snacker. A whip round to give you a food with a hair in it.
You know he's an Italian when he says, at the end of almost all of his words,
Daphne, just because you ruined your dad's business doesn't mean he's not gonna love you anymore.
Jesus, Freddy. Fuck.
I call it the interactive tomato toss.
Wait, wasn't there a Midway game like that? Yeah, it was called Splat. It's on the Midway Arcade Treasures on PS2 and GameCube. Hopefully nothing to do with the board game.
That's that I like him. Why's that? Because if Daphne's too dumb to buy my games, I'm glad he's smart enough to ruin her business.
Another trade in Coolsville. If you're not an absolute fucking idiot, you're an absolute fucking asshole.
Did you ever think of, like, maybe cooking the spaghetti first?
Cooking it? Hey, you might have something there. Thanks, kid.
Don't mention it.
There's no more anger. There's no more disappointment. Just hollow shell. And another sin on the sin counter.
We interrupt a pup named Scooby-Doo for this important announcement. If the groovy rock and roll music you are about to hear really turns you on...
Turns you on how? You know, I'm starting to think that a pup named Scooby-Doo has a lot more innuendos than I remember. What's next? Is someone actually going to say cream pie?
Bigwig has to be Chrissy. She, like, hated losing to Scooby, and she wanted the game room closed.
So what? She's a little kid with a big ego. Fuck her. And besides, where the fuck she get the costume?
Get serious, Shaggy. It's Durwood O. McDidgetson. He's mad because I won't buy his dumb video games.
At which point, if he ran you out of business and took his games to someone else, they'd call him a dumbass, and then he'd realize the problem was him. Also, where'd he get the costume?
Yeah, I was sick and tired of noisy kids keeping customers away.
Do you ever think your business is bad because you suck at cooking? Breadsticks. Bread-flavored sticks. Breadsticks is garlic bread-flavored bread that is shaped like a stick. And the only pasta that should ever be served dry is lasagna, because you bake it, it gets moist from the sauce, it cooks. You are a fucking moron. I could say that literally any time during any episode of this show, and it'd be true 100%. Fuck you, Krusty.